Voicemails on third ring. So hey y'all, I'm not sure. I haven't come up with like anything that like I want to like talk about like specifically. So I'm leaning toward just like making these like little video diary entries. And I'm gonna start by naming my content, and I think we're gonna be named Six Figure Mama, because if I speak it into existence, that's exactly what I'll be, a six-figure mama. Mark my words now. Mark my words. I'm gonna be a six-figure mama. So, what's going on with me this week? Nothing much. I just been working. Trying to keep up with keeping the house clean since I started this new little gig. It's not much, but matter of fact, yes it is much. I'm not gonna say that. Yes it is much, because where I come from, I haven't been able to keep a job. It's been hard for me to land a job, so it's actually a big deal that I've been able to land and hold on to this employment, because by now usually I would have quit. So this is a big deal, and I'm gonna make sure I check myself when I say things like that, to minimize who I am. It's a big deal that I work at Domino's. Yes, the hell it is. And I am blessed and grateful for it. And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. But, yeah, excuse me for that. But, anyhow, so yeah, I'm a mom of 7 children. And right now I'm having the biggest issue with getting them to keep my house clean. Well, keep our house clean, because it's not my house. It's theirs. It's our house. And they need to learn to keep it clean. There's no reason why they are as old as they are and, they don't want to keep the house clean. I feel like if they keep the house clean, they can find their things easier. It will be easier I'll be more quick to want to buy them stuff, because I know that they're going to keep it neat and nice. But them, no, they just come in, they throw their stuff right in the middle of the floor. They pull clothes out, leave clothes all over the place. They won't wash their own dish. Like, it's a mess, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? Whoop their ass? What is that going to solve? It's not going to solve anything. Nothing at all. Except for make them mad at me, make me mad at them, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna have this negative ass space in our house, and I don't create a space like that. I make sure I create a happy, loving, open space for us. But my thing is, if they're gonna continue to destroy it, what? My hands are tied. Like, what am I supposed to do? They want me to work, and buy them stuff, but yet they don't want to keep the house clean. They don't want to help me help them. And yes, it's my responsibility as a mom to make sure that they're okay. But in the same breath, I feel like, as being that they're older now, and they want more responsibilities. The 12-year-old, he wants to, and so does my 11-year-old. They both want to open up their own businesses. You know what I mean? Yes, I have little entrepreneurs, and I keep telling them I want to make content, but how can I make content in a dirty house? You know what I mean? Like, how can I do that? I'm not going to do that. The only place I'm comfortable enough to make content is in my little bit of car. I'm sorry, there I go again. Do you see how we minimize ourselves and how we downplay ourselves because of others? Because of pretty much like social media and the social stigma of, where you're supposed to be at by a certain age, or what you're supposed to have, what you're supposed to be driving. Like, no, this is not a little anything. This is another big deal. You know, I'm in recovery. 3 years, 5 years ago, I didn't have a car. I had to ride in somebody else's car, or ride in a cab or Uber. You know what I mean? So the fact that I can get into my own car and drive away and go where I want to go, that is the biggest blessing. You know, but that just shows you I'm working on myself. You know, every day it's a work, it's a work, it's a work every day. You know what I mean? I'm a work in progress, you know, and I'm used to downplaying myself and trying to dim my light for everybody else, being a people pleaser. You know, so sometimes I go right back into that same category where I'm downplaying myself. I'm gonna be the generational curse breaker. It's gonna start with me. No more of that. No more of that. I'm speaking life into myself. I'm speaking life into my things. You know what I mean? I paid good money for this car. You know, this is not a little car. You know, this is my car. You know, so that felt good. So anyhow, guys, I don't know. Any questions, comments? I'm a recovering addict. Anything you guys want to know? Any advice you guys have for me as far as getting the children to clean up after themselves, any kind of reward systems, anything that the moms do with their kids. You know, I have, like I said, I have 7 kids, so my house is packed. Anything that you guys do that can, like, help me make things easier, please feel free to comment. And I have no issue implementing it, you know, or giving it a try, as long as it's morally right. So yeah, I'll be watching some of the other moms up here, and you guys are super lit. So I'm not sure how many people are actually gonna get a chance to see this, or, you know, I'm not sure if this will even jump off like I want it to jump off. But yeah, I hope that, you know, I can get some kind of responses from you guys. But anyway, I want to know where everybody's from. I want to know how many kids you guys have. Any blended families. Me personally, I have 7 kids. My boyfriend is the father to 5, and then the older 2 have a separate father. And I just would like to know, like, if any other families are like that, or you guys taking care of your stepkids. Like, what is it? Let me know how you guys handle this. You know, let me know how you guys discipline, because I just got my children back about 2 years ago. My mom had them, you know, while I was recovering and going in and out the programs and stuff like that. My mom had them. So, you know, it's a learning and a growing process for me and them. You know, we're learning each other. You know, I still have to check myself and make sure that I'm not doing that overcompensation nonsense, because, you know, I was absent for some time. So, you know, I just want to make sure that, again, I'm turning them into well-rounded adults, and they don't have to go down the path that I went down. You know what I mean? So, if you guys want to know anything or got any ideas for my next video, let me know. Bye.